Hello, Internet. In this video, I want to tell you about this CJ2A Willys Jeep that some thought wasn't worth saving and restoring. I will also give you my new plans for this 1946 Willys CJ2A. This video serves as the first video on a new playlist simply entitled The Jeep Project. So if you like Jeeps, Willys Jeeps, CJ2As, or whatever A's, or just like project cars, this video and this playlist is for you. Keep watching. Welcome to Scott's Garage. Welcome literally to my garage. If you like some garage time in your off time, if you like do-it-yourself projects, if you like working on your own car, even a project car, if you like organizing your garage, then Scott's Garage is a place for you. All of my do-it-yourself projects begin here in my garage. Welcome to my channel. Now, if you're a subscriber to Scott's Garage, you know that I have featured this Jeep in some videos already. The videos, though, were few and far between because up until 2 months ago, we lived 1,500 miles away from this project. In the past, my wife and I would come visit my parents here in Montana, and I'd work on this Jeep in my dad's garage maybe once or twice a year. That was it. Things have changed because recently my wife and I moved to Montana, just 30 minutes away from my parents and this project Jeep. Now here's the background on this Jeep. This 1946 Willys CJ2A was one of the first civilian production models ever produced. I know for a fact that this is an early edition, which means that even more of the parts and design were the same as the military Jeep. After World War II, the Willis Overland Company didn't want to just end the production of Jeeps. Instead, they came up with a new civilian use for them, farming and ranching. Jeeps were marketed to farmers and ranchers across the United States, as this early ad shows.
Out of the cauldron of war has appeared the long-awaited solution. At long last, the answer has been found.
It's the mighty Jeep, ready now to keep its rendezvous with the post-war world. And it is indeed a new and mightier Jeep in every way. An epoch-making development based on a new concept of rugged, versatile, mobile power, engineered and built by Willis Overland to serve agriculture and industry all over the world in 1,000 different ways.
Now, one of those ranchers was a friend of my dad who lived in the Highwood Mountains here in Montana. He bought this Jeep new in 1946 and used this Jeep on his ranch farm for decades. Now, his son was driving the Jeep one day in one of their fields, and the engine blew a rod. Instead of fixing it, they just let it sit there in their field for years. And this Jeep probably would still be in that field if it were not for my dad. Dad served in the military and drove many Jeeps during the Korean War. It just pained Dad to see this old Jeep lying in his friend's field. So one day, Dad simply asked if he could buy it from him in order to restore it. His friend agreed and sold it to Dad. That was 12 years ago, and his friend has long since passed away. Now, it's taken a lot of work simply to get it to this point. It's also taken a long time. But keep in mind, again, I can only work on it a couple times a year. It is now drivable. Now that I live here, though, I want to do it right. Dad and I own this Jeep together, and we're planning a complete frame-off restoration, and that's what this new playlist is all about. I intend to restore this Jeep to its original condition and that it be a mint condition. So I'm excited about this project going forward. It's already quite the vehicle. Even though it sat in the rancher's field for years, it's in incredible shape. Except for the seats and the seat cushions and a few other parts, everything else is original on this Jeep. The body panels are original. The dash and the instruments in the instrument panel are original. The transmission and the drivetrain, all original. The 134L Go Devil engine is all original. It's been rebuilt, but it's original. So join me in this venture of a complete frame-off restoration. If you've made it this far in the video, do me a favor right now, hit the like button. It costs you nothing, but is of great value to me and the YouTube algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to Scott's Garage, why not subscribe now? Now, before I begin the frame-off part of the restoration, there's something that I want to do first. Since I got the engine going, it's been a difficult start. I've had the jump started with a 12-volt battery. So before the frame-off restoration, I want to make sure it starts easily with its own original 6-volt power system. So watch the next video on this playlist to see how I troubleshot the problem. All right, see you in the next video. And as always, have a great day. Peace.